Yo, what's up? Got another casty cast, and I'm doing the finals of SCW. You got Hydra. He came in first, and you got Dingo. So Hydra's top right, he's on the Zerg. And I think it's for sure Bow 9, best of 9. And then you got Dingo on the turn, top left. So this is not the Korean maps, as we've seen before. This is the SCW map, and I think I want to say this was SCW 24 or 25. But I think Dingo has a pretty good turn versus Zerg. He usually tries to mid-build factories right about here, and then kind of try to go all in on the push. I hope I'm not mixing him up with Gohan, or however you say his name, but I think they both kind of do the same thing. So we'll see how Hydra does. He was on vacation, I think, and Dingo is... I thought this was going to be a dodge fest, and there was going to be no finals. So happy to see some finals here. So it looks like we got Dingo. He went for the depot on 8. Then he went for the barracks on 9. He's gonna go for triple barracks. He's got the 3 barracks going. Hydra's got the choke on his Zerg. I'm gonna turn this up a little bit. You know me, I always gotta double check that I am casting, because I've done that a couple times and it sucks. Alright, let's get some sound up in here. Alright, so sending out the Overlord to the middle to try to scout. There's a mid build. We'll see if this Marine, oh, it's gonna be an SCV, scouts the Zerg, and he'll know what matchup this is, because they play a random versus random. So I don't think he saw it. He did. Yeah, I think he did. He did see it. So he knows he's up against a Zerg, and he knows the Zerg's either here or here based on where the Overlord was. So here comes a little Marine sauce. Gonna pull that Marine back. We'll see if he's gonna try to tech really quickly. Okay, he scouts the choke, and it looks like Hydra's going for a little bit riskier build. He's only got 2 Zerglings, and he only got 1 sunken. So sometimes players will play a little bit more defensive, and they'll get 6 Zerglings. So he's gonna see. Maybe he's trying to sneak that man. Oh, he does sneak 1 Zergling in, so he's gonna see a little bit what he's up against. Does not look like Dingo's going for an extra command center just yet. Here's that factory that I'm talking about. Kind of put it in a place where Hydra is gonna be able to see this. Okay. So Hydra does know he's gonna be up against a quick factory, so I could see him maybe going for, instead of going for quick mutas, he might just go for a ton of Hydralists. I know that Hydras aren't the best against tanks, but if you get enough of them and you get the surround sound and you can micro them good, you can definitely hold it off pretty well. And then if he's able to hold off the push, he's gonna have a big advantage, because all of Dingo's buildings are in the middle. So we'll see what happens here. A lot of times, I think this is more so the Koreans, but they will get some medics here, and they'll try to just bulldoze through the front. I just slowly he's got his gas coming now. He is, I think, supply stuck, so he's waiting to get an Overlord. There's an Overlord. He's got the Zergling here. I don't know if he's gonna get Burrow or something. Does he got Burrow coming? He's just scouting. He's just scouting here to see if there's a barracks that's flying over. And now he has a lair. So he's probably actually gonna go for either Hydras with lurkers, or he's gonna go for lings and lurkers. Here comes the engineering base, so he can get a little bit better vision for his tanks. They can shoot further, however you say it. And Siege is almost done. I'd say about 10 seconds. And his tank is almost done. So it's going to be a quick push here. And he has a decent amount of Marines. So good positioning on his supply depot. In case there was a huge attack maybe. He'd be able to kind of hold it off. There's a huge either Hydra with Lings. He'd be able to kind of use that as a little fortress in the front. Adding some more gas. He's getting the evolution chamber. I think he's going to use that to get some spores. Yeah, there's a spore right there, just so he can have to lose some vision with his engineering bay. 2 tanks he's going to be pushing with or producing from. He's got 2 right here. He might put one on the side. I don't think he will. Yeah, so he has to move the engineering bay. And he's doing a pretty good job. Dingo's doing a pretty good job with his push right now. He's got 4 tanks, slowly working his way up. Hydra does have them pretty close together, his Sunkens, pretty close together, so he's gonna have to progress a little bit faster here. So we'll see. And you do have a starport on the way. He might just use this. I think he's gonna get a vessel, but he could use this to get a drop, and you can do a little drop in here. But here comes the Hydras and Lurkers. Evolution is on the way for that, but this is a quick tank push by Dingo. Dingo's doing a really good job here. Doing a really good job. So yeah, he's going with the vessel. I mean, he's producing. He's only going to play on 1 Nexus. This is kind of like all in here. But he's going in pretty quickly. And Lurkers are not going to be done yet. I think Hydra's trying to get Lurkers, and then hopefully he can get the Defiler, so he can kind of hold and buy some time for himself. This is a tough matchup though. A lot of tanks here. Making Marines. He's getting the medics too as well. And yeah, this is going to be tough. He might just go in. Now he doesn't know what Hydra has. He doesn't know if he has mutas. He doesn't know if he's going Guardians, because he doesn't have the extra command center, and he wasn't able to scout this. So the Defiler mount should be coming down pretty soon. Here's your Lurkers, and he does have the vessel here. And is he upgrading? He's not upgrading Eridate yet, or Reddit, whatever it's called. But he's moving in pretty quickly. He's at 102 supply. And is there a Defiler? There's the Defiler mount. Defiler mount gets built pretty quickly, but he's going to need consume, so it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. He's going to have to move these guys back. That guy's going to die. I think this one's going to die too. Maybe he's a little out of range. Yeah, so he's not going to make it. Yeah, pushing in really nicely here. Dingo's doing a really good job. Doing a really, really nice job. Efficient. Working his way in. And he's just kind of going in the middle. He's not really worrying about going on up to the left side, because he's got enough men to just get through. And there's the good game. GG. And I don't say it was a good game. So Dingo's up 1-0. We'll see what happens in the next one. Terran vs Zerg. I mean, it's tough being the Zerg player. He did have a corner base, so Hydra can't really complain. Alright, let's get that one. This one looks like it's going to be a Zerg. Hydra's going to be a Zerg again. And Dingo is going to be Protoss. So Hydra, I mean, maybe he's a little rusty. Or Dingo. I mean, Dingo is up there. He's a really, really good player. I do think that Hydra is better. But he's got a really good Terran vs Zerg. Dingo does. And we'll see how he plays this one out with Protoss. Sometimes I don't like his Protoss. It's yeah, see, Hydra's saying some things. He goes for like a Nexus, or he goes for like 4 gates or something. I don't think it's that efficient. Now if he goes for 2 gates here and then a nexus, that's a better build order in my opinion. But he goes for this 4 gates, and it's more of like a 2 versus 2 build. I don't really think it's the best, but he's better than me. We'll see how Hydra handles this. Hydra going for his choke. He's going for an extra hatchery, and we'll see if he goes for a 3rd hatchery right here. It'll be actually his 4th, or if he's gonna go for lings, more lings this time. I think he's going for, yeah, he's gonna go for another hatchery. He's only gonna bring up 1 drone. He's gonna make a Zergling right here. He's gonna have bringing up 2 drones, so he's gonna go at 2. He probably thinks he's up against a Protoss. Oh, he's actually not going for the extra. He's not going for the extra hatchery. So he's going for 4 lings and 2 more here. So he's going for 6 lings. And let's see what he does. I mean, he does have the minerals for an extra, another. There we go. He had the minerals. So here comes the scout. He's going to scout with all his Zerglings, and then he'll probably pull them back after he finds out where he's at. And he's actually going to scout all the spots except where Dingo is. So I don't think he can see. I don't think he was able to see that. So he's pulling back all his Zerglings, and I think he knows that Dingo is left mid. So and I think he knows how Dingo plays, and Dingo kind of knows how he plays. So he knows that Dingo goes for a lot of zealots early on. So he's trying to get a nice big fortress, but this is a lot of zealots coming in here. You got 10 zealots. He's got a couple Zerglings, but yeah, this is gonna be a nice little blockage right here. Good job by Hydra, and now he's killing some Probodobes over here. And maybe kill about 2 or 3, and he's gonna get, yeah, he's gonna hold this off pretty easily. Let's see what he does with these Zerglings. I think he might go for more and more Zerglings. Didn't even lose a sunk in here, and he's getting some nice action against the Protoss probes. So, and now he knows he's only up against a single Nexus. So I'm guessing he's gonna put another chamber here. It's a good block. Trying to just harass, annoy. He's got 2 separate sets of lings, one coming from this side, one coming from that side. If he does send out a ling or a probe out here, he's gonna just try to snipe it. So he's putting his lings together, kind of distracting, buying himself some time. There's the chamber I was talking about, and there's an extra Nexus, but he knows he has up against no gas right now, so he can kind of macro a lot right now. So, and maybe get a couple more sunks. Yeah, he's gonna have 6 sunkens. And here comes the triple Nexus. Here's the 2 gas. I'm guessing Hydra's gonna be able to see that. Yeah, he's just gonna keep trying to circle around and keep scouting. Now what I would do would maybe put 1 Zergling right here, and then act like these are all the Zerglings that I'm using, and keep scouting. And then when these do get killed for some reason, I'll still have that Zergling here and I could scout. But Hydra knows what he's doing. He is making some more Zerglings here. He is worried about an attack. Now Dingo might build some cannons up here, and if he builds the cannons here, they'll be able to take out this hatchery and this chamber. But by that time, I think Hydra's gonna have a decent amount of Hydras. So I think Hydra might put up like 3 more hatcheries right here. Let's see what he does. There's 2. I like the way he spaces his hatcheries. He might even go for no, he's not gonna go for 4. But now he's got the lair on the way. Does he have? He doesn't have Hydra this done, but he's still scouting. So I mean, now he knows the tech that he's up against, and cannons will be getting made here. He has this overlord over here. He killed another probe, 2 probes, 3 probes. I mean, doing some nice little micro action here, and just being annoying, very annoying. And he knows kind of what he's up against. Now, what he might do, and if I was him, doing a little micro gun trying to kill that probe right here, is he might just take one of his overlords and sacrifice an overlord and just send it into this base, because it's worth losing 100 minerals if you can see exactly what you're up against and how late the tech is or how early the tech is. But I don't see many issues right here for Hydra. Playing at about 300 APM, which is really high. He's going for the double Hydraless den, and he's just gonna, I think, make a huge mass, which I think might work. So here's the cannon. Here's another cannon. Might sneak these guys in here, try to kill one of these cannons. We'll see. But he's just gonna be annoying with it. And here's the tech. He's got an overlord placed here. And he's gonna have a decent amount of gas. He looks like he might go for, I think he's either gonna go for a quick drop. Yeah, I think he might go for a quick what's it called? Lurker drop. So he can maybe drop the lurkers here or just back here, because he's so close and he's got such a big he's got such a big lead against Dingo right now that I don't think he really has to worry. And he's got, yeah, there's the lurker upgrade, and he's got 5 extractors being used right now. Gonna lose this hatchery, but that's okay. Not the end of the world. Now I think Dingo is gonna he's gonna have to try to win this one with drops. So he's getting drops right now. His drops are about 8:30. It's pretty late, but sometimes it doesn't really matter if your drop's at 7 or 8:30. You can get a nice drop in. It slows the opponent down, and you can win. So let's see how he does. And let's see the defense. Yeah, let's say there's a 12, maybe 24, maybe 20 or so Hydras from Hydra. So he's got some defense. He's got the quick overlord speed. He's gonna lose, not gonna lose the overlord because he does have speed, but he might send this guy in to do some scouting action, and he's gonna get smoked. Smoked like a little blunt right there. Yeah. So here comes the drop. Yeah, he's going for a major drop. Major drop coming in. So I think he may want to try to stop a drop. He may want to stop one of Dingo's drops and then go for a drop himself. So he's got a couple lurkers right here. A lot of Hydras. And he's got a good amount of minerals. So he might be better off just... Here comes a drop. 2. He's going to have a bunch of Templars. This is going to be big. Not able to snipe it. This is going to be bad. This is going to be bad. This is going to be bad. Ooh. Yeah, he lost 21 drones right there. Now is there one snuck in here? There's an extra one. Ooh, he's going to lose it. Uh-oh. And he lost a ton. So he lost, I do want to say, about 31. Plus, I think he lost about 44 drones. So that was big. That was huge. Huge majuge. So I think he's going to really try to get this drop in. And hopefully he can. Because if he can't, then it's not going to be good. And that's what I'm saying. If you get one good drop in, it's huge. Here's the upgrades. He's going to be getting upgrades soon. Dingo's going to be getting upgrades soon. Comes the mass drop. Mass drop. Now these Templars, they don't have the energy, so we will see what happens here. No energy. He's going to just get him out. And he's going to have lurkers here. Going to maybe try to snipe the Temps if he can. And that's a big drop here. This is going to hurt. This could end the game. This could end the game. I think he's going to be able to get his main for sure. And he got all his probes. See you later, probes. So they're about even with probes. Here comes a drop. Here comes a drop. Not going to see it. A little bit late on it. Not going to get much there. So now Hydra's up with his count of drones. And he's just smoking right here. So I think this is going to be the GG. Hydra did a good job. He knew exactly what to kind of do in this situation. That was a big drop though. If those Templars here had energy, it may have been a different story, but it does not look good. Here comes another drop, I think. And Hydra has 52 drones up against 13 probes. So we'll see if there's any bad manner in this game. Comes the drop. See if he gets sniped out. There's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah, you already saw it. That was quick. So not really much. There's no GG called from Dingo. So we're at 1-1 right now. We'll do one more. So I think they played a total of it was a best of 9. So I don't know if I have all the replays, but we will see. And this one is a Protoss versus Zerg. So this is a Starcraft or SCW24. Protoss versus Zerg, and Hydra's gonna be on the Protoss. So we'll see how this one pans out. So it looks like Dingo's gonna see. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna do this. We'll see if Hydra can see his Overlord. Oh, I don't. I should have did it the other way. Yeah, I messed that up. I did mess that up. So I don't know if he saw the Overlord, but now Dingo knows he is up against. He's up against a Protoss. So 2 early gateways, and I think Hydra knows that he's up against Zerg. That's left bottom left. So he's going for the two gateways, extra Nexus. He's gonna probably send those Zealots right away over here, and I think Dingo's gonna have to either make 6 early. He's gonna have to make 6 early Zerglings. It won't be too big of a harassment, but we'll see. Now this is a little bit different type of build that Hydra is doing right here. Usually he goes for a Nexus and then 4 gateways all at once, but because he knew he's up against a Zerg, he figured he would go with 2 early gateways and then kind of harass a little bit, and from there he's gonna kind of macro his base. And it looks like he's already got 2 gas coming, so he's sending these guys in. I think that Dingo's gonna hold this off pretty decently well. Pretty good micro from Hydra. Hydra has, is he making any more Zealots? He doesn't. He's got 2 Zealots chilling here. He's got these guys, so this is gonna slow Dingo down a decent amount. Dingo does have a pretty good Zerg though. It's just tough when you're right next to your opponent like this, and he's gonna have to spread here. Not good, not good. Still making Zerglings to try to kill these Zealots. I think that Dingo is really far behind compared just from 2 Zealots, and it's tough. I mean, it's tough in this situation. He made this sunken. He only has 9 drones, so we will see what happens next. I think that Dingo, yeah, so Dingo's got his Overlord in here. You kind of can see a little bit of what Hydra's up to. Hydra getting a robotics and a little micro action up here, trying to build in the middle up here. Hydra is, and Dingo is doing a little micro, trying to kill that probe. So not gonna work. I think he might make 1 cannon here. We'll see, maybe 2. Because I think he's gonna go all out drops maybe. And he's got a goon on the way to kill, maybe try to kill that Overlord. And clear out any Overlords that are over here, if he suspects that. So he, yeah, there's the nice little scout by Dingo here. Able to kind of see, okay, this is what the tech is. He did see that he's up against maybe 8 zealots, so that's a good amount. And here comes the 2 extractors. So I think he's gonna just try to go for really early Hydras so he can kind of stop the drops. And you know what Hydra might do is he might take his shuttle, send in some drops, put the zealots here, drop them in, wait for that Reaver to get done, and then drop. But it looks like he's getting another shuttle, which is a little bit different. Generally, you don't see this. Here comes the drop of the zealots. So he's got 4 zealots getting dropped in here. And it looks like we got a couple Hydras that are just about finishing up. Comes 4 more. We'll see how Dingo handles this. His Hydras are spawning kind of just about in time. He's gonna lose that one. That poor guy didn't make it. Yeah, that's about 8 zealots here. He does have 2 sunks, and he's got a decent amount of Hydras. He's just gonna have to micro him back with the sunken over here. Now, does he have a Reaver on the way? He's got 1 Reaver on the way, and he does have this shuttle. He has a robotics up there as well. Gonna kill the Hydra this then. Smart move by Hydra. Smart move by Hydra. Have to make another Hydra this then, and I think this one might have the Reaver. No. So dropping a little bit more, and sniped. Was able to snipe the shuttle, but was a second too late there. He does have 4 hatcheries here, so he is gonna survive this. It's just a matter of, is he gonna be able to snipe this Reaver drop? This is gonna be big. He only has 4 Hydras. It's gonna be tough. And does he see it? Ooh, he does see it. He does see it. And he does get the Reaver in. Now he might send another shuttle in to Reaver micro this. I don't know. And he can't be, he's not able to make Hydras, or he wasn't, because he lost his Hydra list then. And this Reaver's just working his way in. Just sneaking in like a little ninja. And Hydra's building up his base. He's got a couple Hydras. And I'm guessing another drop's going to come from the bottom, like down here or something. This guy might be able to sneak in. He's going to have to try to kill this Reaver. This Reaver's just been doing work. Doing work. I don't even think this guy's going to do it. Not today. These guys not going to do it. Not even a chance. Not even a good damn chance. So I'll just let this guy do his thing over here. Still murdering people. Jesus. Jesus. And Hydra is not being the best with his minerals. He is supply stuck. He's about 2,500, 3 grand. I think he kind of knows he's kind of got this where he wants it to be. Here comes another drop. This is not going to be good. Not going to be good. And he lost 4 drones. Is he going to lose any more? Nice job with the Scourges there. Yeah, he lost another 6, so he lost 10 drones. Can't afford to lose any more drones. And I'm guessing a Templar drop is going to be coming soon. And Hydra just needs to make more pylons, because he could be maxed right now and just go right down the middle, or right down his base. And he's getting upgrades. That's what he does. He always gets early upgrades. Comes just a zealot drop. So do a little annoyance, I'm guessing. Maybe Dingo will use these Scourges. Little micro action here. Little micro action. Gonna use that sunk to his advantage. Maybe if he pulled that guy back. And you got 2 Reavers harassing the front. Here comes another drop. Just sending in zealots and being extremely annoying. And I think these guys are going to break the front, and he's just going to send in his mass and finish this game. Dingo did a pretty good job, though, for the spot that he was in. I mean, it was tough. It was a tough game. Tough game for him. Unlucky with the scout. He got slowed down by those 2 zealots. And he still survived pretty decently. So, comes a drop. I think someone not... Yeah, this one doesn't have a Templar in it, but he is just faking it. Making him move his drones. And the mass is going to keep coming. So Hydra just makes this look pretty easy. But that's because he does a good job in the beginning of the game with his micro and his harassment. Dingo's still surviving here. Still surviving. But not really able to build up his base too much. He's just all defense right now. But I think Dingo has a really good Zerg. He just kind of got a little unlucky here. And there's 1/1 upgrades for Hydra on his ground units. And I think Dingo is like, I need to just try to do something here. And after these dudes get murdered, he's going to call the GG. Here comes a temp drop. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, not going to see it either. Yeah, that's going to be the GG right there. He lost about 18 drones. And no lurkers were used in this game. I think that's just because there was not much gas. Not much that Dingo could do. And Hydra definitely knows he's got this one in the bag. Didn't even play as good as he usually does. He's got the observer here. Yeah, just wait for the GG to get called here. Lots and lots of men coming down the road. And there's not the GG, but that's the end of the game. So Hydra went up 2-1 in this series. I think it's best of 9, so I'm going to do another cast either tomorrow or definitely this week. So hope you enjoyed the games. If you like the cast, subscribe and hit that like button. Thanks. See y'all later.